somebody you've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of maybe the lack of discipline or arrest?
Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Is that what you want to point it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline. Yeah. It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest. So it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah, that ain't right.
Tank Davis, you know, he got arrested. I mean, any thoughts on that one?
He did, huh? Again?
Yeah, again.
You know, I mean, hey, look, I actually like Tank Davis. He's a good, you know, he's a good kid. He's a good fighter, a great fighter, actually. He's one of my favorites. Yeah, just get your... That's it, you know, basically. Just shit, you don't hit women, man.
Gervonta Tank Davis is facing one of the toughest periods of his career. Not long ago, he was considered one of boxing's biggest attractions. Packed arenas, explosive knockouts, and championship victories helped turn him into one of the sport's most recognizable stars. But recently, the conversation around Tank has started moving away from his achievements inside the ring and focusing more on events outside of it. For many fans, that shift has become impossible to ignore. There was a time when Tank looked destined to dominate boxing for years. Rising from Baltimore and fighting his way to the top, he earned a reputation as one of the most feared punchers in the sport. His journey captured the attention of boxing fans everywhere. With major wins, world titles, and support from some of boxing's biggest figures, everything seemed to be falling perfectly into place.
Tank Davis. Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. Mm-hmm. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he gotta be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you gotta be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So I think you gotta be careful of. Other than that, Tank is...
However, success often comes with immense pressure, and pressure has a way of exposing every weakness when the spotlight never fades. Instead of focusing solely on future opponents and championship opportunities, much of the attention surrounding Tank has shifted toward legal issues and public controversy.
Yeah, man, I just want to say to let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. This judge is... She locked me up because they say I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
To the home detention people. I listened to everybody to the T. She's mad that I bought a property. That's why I'm sitting in jail. She said that I shouldn't have. She wanted me to be in an apartment. A one-bed apartment, you know what I mean? And I couldn't even, you know what I mean, take that, you know what I mean? She wanted me to stay in a one-bed apartment, couldn't have my kids and nothing to come visit me and things like that. I just want to spread light on this situation, because I feel as though she's taking advantage of me.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
And she's doing stuff that's not right. I mean, I feel as though I don't know if she's a bad judge or not, but the thing that she's doing right now is not right. You know what I mean? I feel as though I need to share light on this situation.
Reports involving court matters and ongoing disputes have sparked widespread discussion among fans, analysts, and promoters. While many details remain under review and continue to be debated, the situation has created uncertainty about what lies ahead. Questions that once seemed impossible are now being asked openly. People are wondering whether these distractions could eventually impact his momentum and future in boxing.
Davis is not the face of boxing because he doesn't fight often. He fights once a year. And he's probably one of the best talents in the world. I love Tank Davis. I love watching him fight. I love when he goes in the ring and just demonstrates power and speed and he doesn't give a I love that. But he has to fight more often. We want to see Tank fight 3-4 times a year. Tank Davis, I dare you to break my record. 5 world title fights in 1 year. Let's go.
You think he's lost?
What makes the situation even more complicated is that this is not the first time controversy has followed his career. Over the years, several incidents away from the sport have repeatedly placed him under public scrutiny. Each time, supporters hoped the attention would eventually return to his performances inside the ring rather than the headlines outside of it.
Turn around.
For battery.
Turn around.
Put your hands behind your back. You got handcuffs?
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me, no.
Well, we need to make sure she's with somebody.
She's okay. She's with somebody.
Okay, listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't just say. What's your first name? What's your first name? We can't just say that she's just with somebody. We have a duty to make sure that she's with the right people. Okay, so where's the mother of that child? What's his first name?
Gervonta. Listen real quick. It's either that.
Ain't no more talking.
No, there is more talking. Otherwise,
It's not.
So you would rather we take the child to.
But when similar controversies continue appearing, it becomes harder to separate the athlete from the headlines. Public perception begins to change, and rebuilding trust can be far more difficult than winning a fight. Boxing moves fast. New contenders emerge every year, and fresh stars constantly capture the spotlight. Opportunities rarely wait forever.
I'm curious, Tank, when you walk into the ring, how much you think you'll weigh?
When I walk in the ring?
Yeah.
With or without the ankle monitor on?
That's corny. That's super corny. I don't know how much I'll weigh.
And the handcuffs too.
Huh? What are you talking about, fam?
How do you win this fight?
That outfit is trash. For real. That outfit is garbage. Like that hairstyle. Anybody that ever rocked the mohawk is a fucking clown. We all know this. Anybody rocked the mohawk. Name
You
it.
want to see clowns? You want to see clowns? Gervonta, you're the fucking clown, buddy. You're the fucking clown, Gervonta. Any man who puts his hands on a woman is the clown. I got you a poodle.
Now, okay. Now, since we on this, if I put my hands on females or anything like that, right? If I put my hands on females or anything like that, you know what I mean? Female, like, come on. It will be mad. You see how when I don't even want to bring up nobody thing, what's the name about that? But P. Diddy, when things got like that, no, listen, when one female did a charge, it was mad females coming out, right? So if I hit a female, right, wouldn't it be mad other females? Like I ain't been just with one female. Like I'm 30 years old. Like let's be real. I've been with more than one female. Wouldn't mad females come out and say something about me hitting them? No.
Okay.
That is why long periods away from competition can be a major concern for any fighter. Staying active is essential. Remaining visible is important. Momentum can make all the difference. When uncertainty surrounds a fighter's future, speculation quickly takes over. Fans begin asking whether valuable years of career are slipping away while important questions remain unanswered.
If you like that YouTube fake boxing stuff, cool. If you're a real boxing fan, who doesn't like that, I feel them on that. But as a boxer, you know, if your heart's not in it, go get your money. I mean, at the end of the day, it's you in there and nobody else. So go get your money if your heart's not in it. But if you're fighting for legacy, that's not the way to go. That should be like your last fight. Yeah, the last thing you do, you know, if you're trying to, you know, build a legacy. But I don't think he chases legacy no more. Like, he even said he's not the face of boxing.
Perhaps the most surprising part of the situation is how quickly public opinion can change. Not long ago, Tank was widely viewed as one of boxing's biggest pay-per-view attractions. Every knockout made headlines. Every appearance generated excitement. Every fight felt like a must-watch event. Today, the conversation feels very different, with many people focusing on more than just his next opponent.
Always been the plan for Jake to fight Tank once Canelo didn't happen. And to Tank's credit, he's a real bad dude, and he's been calling out Jake for 3 years. And people, it's funny how now they're saying size matters, Jake is big, when for so long it's been Tank would kill Jake Paul. And now you get to see if that's real.
What weight could they possibly be fighting at? You know, the news broke, Jake and Tank are gonna happen November 14th.
Whatever weight they want, man, they're talking about it, and whatever it is, there's gonna be a definitive outcome. People can talk about pro, exhibition. We're gonna make sure this is as real as it's real.
Why was it, just out of curiosity, why is it not a professional bout and why is it an exhibition? Because I'm sure Jake would have taken the professional bout.
Nothing's been communicated as yet in terms of what it is, right? Similar to, if you remember with Paul Tyson, when we announced it, we didn't have the weight, we didn't have the rules, particularly in terms of the number of rounds, the minutes, the gloves. It's going to be the same thing here.
Now, discussions center on the future of his career and whether he can overcome the challenges currently surrounding him. One thing has never been questioned, his talent. Very few people doubt what Tank Davis can accomplish when he steps into the ring and performs at his best. The bigger question is whether he can overcome the obstacles that continue appearing outside the ring. Boxing history is filled with stories of fighters who successfully rebuilt their careers after difficult setbacks. It is also filled with stories of talented athletes who never fully recovered. At this moment, no one knows which path Tank's story will follow, but one thing is certain. The spotlight on him has never been brighter.
Clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate True Boxing Media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And, I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
Gervonta Tank Davis is currently facing one of the most challenging chapters of his professional career. Once celebrated as one of boxing's biggest attractions, he built a reputation through sold-out events, devastating knockouts, and championship success. Recently, however, attention has shifted away from his accomplishments in the ring and toward developments outside of it. For many observers, that change has become increasingly difficult to overlook.
Anybody in that position would have taken that fight, especially with the payout. It's like, that's a no-brainer, but I understand. I still feel for Lamont. That's my boy. Like, he still want his rematch. But then when you be realistic about the money situation, you're changing your whole family life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's people hate on it because they're not in that position. I'm not saying Lamont. I'm speaking like other boxers. You're like, oh, he this for that. He's this. It's a side quest. It's a little side quest. Because what happened when Floyd and all these guys went on WWE, but then they get right back to what they doing? You know You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's another little side quest. I'm all for people just getting their money. So get the best, make the most that you can out of this entertainment world. Cause I mean, I don't know. I would have done it as far as the money aspect, because none of us would deny that money. They talking like they would. None of them would deny that money.
There was a period when Tank appeared destined to rule the sport for years to come. Emerging from Baltimore and climbing to the top through determination and talent, he established himself as one of boxing's most dangerous knockout artists. His rise captured attention across the sport, with major victories, championship titles, and backing from influential figures in boxing. Everything seemed to point toward an even brighter future.